The Tale of NAFATTAH, the pretty lady with a secret skill. Once upon a time, in a lively village by the banks of the great river, there lived a beautiful young woman named NAFATTAH. NAFATTAH was known far and wide for her beauty, which could stop anyone in their tracks. Her radiant smile, sparkling eyes, and graceful walk made her the talk of the village. But NAFATTAH had a secret she guarded closely. NAFATTAH was a master chef. From a young age, she had been taught the secrets of cooking by her grandmother, who was the greatest cook the village had ever known. NAFATTAH's dishes were so delicious that even the spirits of the forest would pause to inhale the scent. But NAFATTAH was also lazy, and she had no interest in cooking for anyone, not even herself. So she pretended that she couldn't cook at all. NAFATTAH had perfected the art of charming people into cooking for her. With a flick of her hand, a coy smile, or a sweet word, she could get anyone to prepare her meals. She would date men just to enjoy their cooking. And when she was tired of one, she would move on to the next, leaving a trail of broken hearts behind her. Her family and friends would gladly cook for her, believing she was too dainty and delicate to toil in the kitchen. One day, NAFATTAH was walking through town, and one of villagers was heard saying,
NAFATTAH na cook, but NAFATTAH get fatter and fatter.
Those that heard it burst into laughter. NAFATTAH was starting to feel that her secret may be close to being revealed. One day, while walking through the forest, NAFATTAH encountered a strange and wise-looking woman, dressed in flowing robes made of leaves and adorned with beads. Her eyes sparkled like the river at sunrise, and she carried a staff made of twisted roots. This was Nia, the medicine woman of the village, who was known for her magical powers and deep wisdom. Nia looked at NAFATTAH and said, "Ah, the pretty lady who never cooks. I have heard much about you." NAFATTAH, not one to shy away from flattery, smiled and replied,
"Yes, everyone is so kind to me."
But Nia's eyes saw deeper. "Kindness is good, but what are you giving in return, child? Beware of taking too much and giving too little, for magic has a way of balancing things." NAFATTAH, unbothered by the old woman's words, shrugged and continued on her way. Little did she know, Nia had seen through NAFATTAH's charm and knew of her hidden talent. As NAFATTAH left, Nia plucked a bright red seed from her pouch and whispered an incantation over it before tossing it into NAFATTAH's path. The seed vanished into the soil, its magic waiting to unfold. Soon, the village prepared for the Great Harvest Festival, the most anticipated event of the year. Each household was expected to contribute their best dish, and NAFATTAH's family was no exception. NAFATTAH's elderly mother, weary from years of toil, asked her daughter for help.
NAFATTAH, my bones are tired. I cannot cook for the festival. You must prepare a dish for us.
NAFATTAH panicked. She couldn't refuse her mother, but she also couldn't reveal her secret. She devised a plan.
"Mother,"
she said,
"I will find someone to help us."
NAFATTAH charmed a young man named Kato, who was new to the village and unaware of her ways. Kato was a skilled cook and eager to impress NAFATTAH, so he agreed to prepare the dish for her family. NAFATTAH presented the dish at the festival, claiming it as her own. But as soon as the dish was placed on the table, a strange thing happened. The bright red seed that Nia had cast earlier had found its way into the food, and a magical aroma filled the air. The villagers gasped as a vision of NAFATTAH's kitchen appeared before them, revealing all her secret cooking skills. They watched as NAFATTAH cooked in secret, kneading dough, stirring pots, and seasoning with a precision only a true chef could master. "NAFATTAH, you lied to us," Kato shouted, realizing that he had been used. The villagers murmured in shock. NAFATTAH's secret had been exposed, and she stood frozen, caught in her own deception. The village chief stepped forward, furious.
"NAFATTAH, you have deceived us with your laziness and greed. You have taken advantage of those who cared for you, and for that, you must be held accountable."
As punishment, NAFATTAH was ordered to cook for the entire village every day for a month. Nia, the medicine woman, offered NAFATTAH a small charm and whispered, "Magic is not just in the cooking, but in the giving. You must learn to share what you truly have." NAFATTAH was humbled. She had to wake up at dawn, fetch water, chop firewood, and prepare meals for the entire village. At first, her dishes were plain and hurried. But as the days passed, she began to pour her heart into her work. She remembered the joy of cooking, the satisfaction of creating something with her own hands, and the gratitude of sharing her gift.